viewers, welcome to the Spiritans Sound Outreach TV. My name is MC Ikol. In our today's video, we'll be having the first episode of the music review and interview. In a bid to propagate the attitude of praise, it is part of our culture in the Spiritans Sound Outreach to encourage music talents in the light of the gospel. I'm delighted to welcome to the segment of this program, Helen Igwe. Helen is an upcoming singer, a song composer. A leap into her lyrics is refreshing and sweet to the ears. Helen is a full-fledged member of the Spiritans family, and we are glad to have her in the Spiritans family. Join me as we meet Helen. So viewers, we have Helen Igwe here in our program. Helen, we are glad to see you and thanks for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
Okay, so how are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. So may we meet you?
I'm Helen Igwe Onyedikachi. I'm from St. Joseph Catholic Church, Ketu Janiki. And I'm done with secondary school, but I'm aspiring to enter into the university.
Okay. So, how old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
We know you as a gospel singer and a song composer. When did you discover your music talent?
When I was 7, I joined a choir in my former parish at Our Lady of Lourdes, Omiligani Koka. So I started having passion for music and wanted to go more into it.
Okay. So that means you engage in the children activity in your parish,
yes,
like the Missionary Child Association.
Yes.
So did you attend the MCA rally with the Archbishop?
Yes, I did go for some acting with them.
Okay, and you also sang during Sunday Masses?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So, where and when do you normally get your inspiration to write songs, to compose songs, to sing? Where and when?
Sometimes when I'm doing my house chores, and sometimes in my quiet moments, then I get my inspiration from God and while listening to some gospel songs.
Okay, gospel songs now, is it the Nigerian gospel songs or the American gospel songs or both?
Most times, the Nigerian gospel songs.
Okay, so when you have a talent, you need people to encourage you to develop that talent. So, who has been your greatest encouragement in the development of your music career?
I'll first start with my parents. They really motivated me in grooming my talents. And when I came in contact with Reverend Father Oluwafemi-Spiritans, he gave me space to exhibit my talents and also encouraged me and motivated me. And also the Spiritans Sound producers, Gentle PS and Gistongo, they also did well.
Okay, so that means you have a whole lot of people who are encouraging you to develop your music career. Okay, you mentioned Reverend Father Femi Victor as CSSP, and he's the director of the Spiritans Sound Outreach. So, how did you get into the Spiritans Sound Outreach?
Through him, I was able to go into the Spiritans Sound Music World.
Okay, so in what ways has the Spiritans Sound Music World helped you to groom your singing?
It has really given me the chance to exhibit what I have, what God has given. And also with the Spiritans Sound Music World, I have an album.
Okay, you have an album of how many tracks?
Of 7 tracks.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, do you see music as a hobby, something you just do at your leisure time, or you see it as a career that you want to ensure that the whole world knows that you're a gospel singer?
I don't just see music as a hobby, I see it as a gift that God has given to me to minister to people, to change lives and touch lives. So as a career, I'm planning on studying mass comm, but I'm not going to just leave music. I'll keep going to music trainings and to harness my music talents.
Okay, so you'll be studying mass communication in university. That means one day you come to the Spiritans Music World as All of our host. Okay, so do you play any musical instruments?
No,
Why?
because I don't know how to play them.
Okay, you don't know how to play any musical instrument for now. Do you have any hope of learning? Like, do you
Yes.
wish to learn any?
Yes.
Which one?
Piano.
Okay, piano, so that you can play the piano and sing at the same time. Yeah, that's very good. So, having a musical gift to sing, it's not really easy because it is one thing for you to have the gift, it's another thing for you to harness the gift. So, what has been your challenges in grooming your musical gifts?
I'll say my biggest challenge is fear
Okay.
and pessimistic. I'm always pessimism. I'm always pessimistic. So I'll say my biggest challenge is fear. So that's
Okay, now is it fear of the unknown or fear of the viewers accepting the
yes,
sound?
fear of the viewers accepting the sound.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is not a bad thing for you to have challenges. So, what are you doing to overcome the fear, to overcome the pessimism?
Okay, sometimes I sing in presence of people, and sometimes in the church I try to my best to project, like to sing out and to just say no to my fears and continue.
Okay, so earlier you said you have an album with 7 tracks.
Yes.
Could you please sing one of them for us?
Awesome God, you are beautiful, you are mighty God, glorious God. Oh Lord, I give you all the praise.
Wow, that's a very lovely song, and you've got a lovely voice too.
Thank you.
So make sure you work against your fear and pessimism because the whole world needs to hear this voice. This is a golden voice, I may say. Now, there are a lot of your friends, both the ones of your age, those who are younger than you, who also have this gift of singing. I'm sure you have some of them as friends.
Yes.
So, what words of advice you have to them? Maybe they might also have the challenge of fear and pessimism. So, what do you have to say to them to encourage them in their music talent?
Okay, before I start, I would like to thank those who grew me, like my parents, my friends, my siblings, and the Spiritans Sound producers, Reverend Father Femi Igwe, the Spiritans Sound director, who really encouraged me. I really want to say a very big thank you to them. I'm really grateful. And the advice I have for my friends, no matter the talent you have, don't lose hope. Do not think that it's very little. Nothing good can come out of it, because God has given you this talent to use for His greater glory. So you have to use it to touch people and to minister to them.
Wow, that's a very good one from Helen Igwe. So Helen, we are very, very happy to have you. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you next time in our program.
Thank you.
Dear viewers, I'm sure you were glad to meet Helen with me on our program today. Why don't you consider subscribing to our YouTube channel so that you get to watch videos like this? It is absolutely free to subscribe. Remember to click on the notification bell just right beside it so you get notified when we post our new videos. Also follow us on Instagram at Spiritans Sound _outreach and like our Facebook page at Spiritans Sound Outreach. We'll see you in our next video. Remember that God is watching, so give him a great show. Bye for now.